next year in January, I'm going to the police and I'm going to ask them to do a fraud investigation into E17 and where 30 million records worth of money has gone. And the E17 accounts, I'm not on any of them. Not on any of them. Because you've been told that I am. Well, I'm not, yeah? Go and check out fucking Band Model Limited, yeah? And tell me if I'm on it, because that's the E17 account, yeah? Go and tell me if I'm on it. I'm not on it. I'm on one account to do with E17, and it was called E17 Touring Limited. And that was set up when we done the Shepherd's Bush gig in 2006. And that's about as far as we got. One fucking gig. One gig in 2006 at Shepherd's Bush. Right? And then nothing else happened. Because Tony thought he could come and punch me in the face. Yeah? Which really, I should have got him nicked for. I should have had him nicked for. Well, there's no limitation on criminal, so maybe I'll bring that up as well in the new year. So fraud and a punch in the face. Yeah? We're going to see who's lying, because I'm getting fed up with this fucking he's mad or untrustworthy. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Next year, you're being investigated. Do you understand? Next year, you're being investigated. And that's going to be the end of it. I'm not putting up with this no more. I've just been used again, bringing that fucking record out. No one asked me. No, Brian, we can do all of this and there's nothing you can do about it. Then I'm going to go and do interviews about it all and wind you up even further. Yeah, well, I've had just about enough of it. And if I'm lying about everything that I've said, go and ask Terry and go and ask John. Although John might not fucking want to tell you the truth, because he seemed to have his nose up Tony's arse, yeah? Maybe go and ask Terry, yeah? Terry, if you're watching, I ain't got a problem with you, mate. I ain't got a problem with you. I know you're just trying to survive, yeah? I know you and John was in the background and you probably get a lot of grief and it's probably been hard. Good luck to you, mate. I ain't got a problem with you. You was my mate. You was my mate, not the other two. The other two are a pair of fucking snakes. But all of us, apart from Tony, have come out with fuck all. So how is that possible when we've sold 30 million records? You got to know what it's like with everyone, you know, sending you messages. Oh, E17 were brilliant, brilliant. I sit here on my fucking own every day with fuck all and get called a liar for telling the truth. Well, next year, I'm going back to the fucking police and we are going to have a full investigation into E17 and where all the fucking money's gone. Yeah? Because as far as I'm concerned, I looked at Band Model Limited and it's Tony and his girlfriend on it. So what's she doing on now? We're nothing to do with it. Why is that even still running? Yeah? I've had enough of it being made out to be a liar. Like I'm some fucking untrustworthy cunt who don't tell no truth. Next year, police, fraud. And we're going to find out where all that fucking money's gone. I've fucking had enough of this. I've had enough of it being used again, singing a fucking Poxy song. I don't even believe you wrote it, mate. I think Dominic Hawken wrote that song. And I think you and Tom have come up with a story to turn it into your record. That's what I believe. Let's find Dominic Hawken. If you're out there and you're watching, I'm pretty sure you wrote that record. Stay Another Day. I'm pretty sure you wrote it because you're on the writing credits. But Tom probably done a deal with you so he can say, we want to say that Tony wrote it. So I can get him an Ivor Novello award and knock his publishing up more. Because Tom Watkins gets 20% of your publishing if you're a writer. Yeah? And he won't sign you as a manager. You remember Tom Watkins, the bloke that gave us all cocaine when we were 17? You didn't mention that in the interview, did you? Oh no, Tom's a larger-than-life character. Well, you're fucking turning into him, mate. Yeah? Next year, I'm going to the police. I've fucking had enough of you rubbishing me. Do you understand?